Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video on the Ant Plug channel. Today we're going to be doing a full ant tour, which was suggested in the Discord. So here we go, let's get into it. So we do have 12 species altogether. One did die, but you'll see that later down on the video. The first one we do have is the Camponotus Irritans. I got these from from the Wakushi community. I got them at about 10 workers, and now you can see there is quite a bit more, and they've got a nice bunch of pupae. They've also got some larvae at the bottom, and then there is a worker carrying a bunch of eggs as well. So yeah, they're doing very well. Next up, we have the Camponotus Nicobarensis. These are relatively new to my collection. Again, buying them from So yeah, they're quite a few workers, probably about 30. As you can see in a minute, they have quite a bit of pupae and eggs. They are in the small twin chambered with this small outworld as well from Wakushi. Here you can see loads of brood. You've got eggs, larvae, pupae, eggs at the top left, as you can see. Yeah, they're probably doing well. We'll just leave them. They do love their mealworms, or that was a Morio worm. Always eating, always drinking. But yeah, they're thriving. Next up, we have the Camponotus Barbaricus. These were a colony that I bought from Antantics when I bought my arenarius. They are only 5 workers, but they have got a little bunch of eggs there and a pupae. Here's the queen doing tropalaxis with the tropalaxis. Yeah, that's it. With one of the workers. So yeah, they're doing fine. Yeah, just kind of leave them now. Next up, we have the arenarius that I bought as well from Antantics, as you can see from the sticker. She has one large larvae and then loads of small larvae as well. I did try and get it into focus as best as possible, but I feel like some of the tubes that Antantics use, there's I don't know, I can't get the best images out of them for some reason. But yeah, she's doing fine. I'll go into the eggs in a minute. There you can see. So some of them are still eggs, and then some of them are very small larvae. And then she does have that one. Actually, no, they're all larvae now. So yeah, she's doing fine. She's a very slow grower. That's all she is. Next up, we have the Messor Barbarus bicolor. This was the one in my previous video. As you can see, she's still got her little eggs. Just chilling. She doesn't really do much. She doesn't really care about vibrations either, which is surprising for the Barbarus. So now I've got to go to the sad news. We have lost one of the Nicobarensis. She did come to us with no eggs 2 months ago, and she didn't lay anything. And yeah, she's met her demise. Which is unfortunate because she was my second species. Next up, though, on a higher note, we have Dilobocondyla Fouqueti, something like that. So these were a little add-on bonus to when I bought the Nicobarensis from And to be fair, I kind of just put them in a tub. I'm not sure, not a lot of people have them, so there isn't a lot of information on them online. But I'm just feeding them crickets at the minute and just letting them get along with what they're doing. They do have a few little larvae. As you can see, if you look really closely, you can see them at the bottom on this picture. If you look very closely, they do have some brood in there. But the workers they look so lovely. So it is just a nice little species to have, even though I don't know a lot on them. But yeah, they're kind of just chilling at the minute. So next up we have the Camponotus Singularis. These are relatively new as well to my collection from the Ant Merchant. So here you can see, not really going to go into too much depth because I didn't really want to take them out. Didn't really want to take the lid off, but I did anyway just to take the video. If anyone's wondering why it's so dry in there, I do put a lot of water in after this. This white tongue seems to dry up very, very quick, so I've absolutely loaded it up now, so it should be lasting a while. They also get a diet of mealworms and crickets. I've only really seen them touch the crickets, so they eat more of them. So going to the Tetraponera Rufonigras. These girls, what can I say about them? They eat a lot. I give them a Morio worm a day and they end up finishing it. So yeah, they're doing absolutely fine. They do have larvae in the outworld for some reason, but as you can see now, they ain't moving everything out, so I don't think it's much of an issue. They do have like hundreds of larvae, and this is the queen right here, just chilling. She does move around the nest. She likes to just change chamber every couple of days. We do have different stages of larvae in here. Here we have small ones, and then obviously you got your larger ones all around. And there's a couple eggs up there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So yeah, this is the setup they're in. They're in 2 mediums and then a large outworld. And then I put them 2 tubes there just to make sure they don't come out of the cotton. Because, yeah, they like to chew. Moving on, we've got the Pheidole Megacephala. These were a very small... well, actually, they weren't small when I got them. By max, there's 2 workers, 2 queens, sorry. They just eat and produce eggs like it's nothing. There is a lot more workers behind the pillar on the Saturn that I didn't really get to because I didn't want to pull the Saturn out. But there is a few workers in there now. There is at least 200 plus, maybe 300. But they're all just hiding in that little pillar. They mainly eat crickets as well. I don't really put mealworms or Morio worms in there. Next up, we have the Camponotus Cintellus. These were a colony from McWinnie on the Wakushi community. These girls are doing fine as well, as you can see in a minute. They've got loads and loads of brood. And eggs as well. They produce eggs like it's nothing. These girls are also on a diet of Morio worms. They don't like crickets at all. Last time I put a cricket in there, they hid it. And then I had to try and fish it out because they didn't want it. So here you can see they've got loads of pupae, loads of cocoons. They've also got a massive bunch of eggs on the top right and a few larvae as well. They've also got a massive bunch of eggs on this side as well, on the left. And then your larvae and pupae again. They have started putting rubbish in this little slot, which I'm going to have to think about removing. I don't want it molded. But yeah, they've also got the acrylic module, just because I wanted to put water test tubes on there, which they're always on because they self-regulate their nest humidity. Last but not least, we have the Messor Barbarus. I left these girls to last because these were my first colony I ever got. I got them at around 10 workers. I've done a head count today and they've got 25. So I did buy them in October, so obviously they were in hibernation. So now they're just coming out and you can see they've got a few eggs, they've got a few pupae, and they've got a few larvae as well. These girls also have been moved around quite a bit. They were in a high-tech ant founding module, and now they're sitting inside of a Venus. They've got 2 tubes. One tube's without water, and then obviously one's with. I was hoping they would separate the seeds, but as you can see, they haven't. So I'm thinking of putting a little bit of cork in there to help separate the humidity inside. So we're at that point of the video. We're finished. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please leave a like and subscribe for more. Also, just want to add, if you want to join our Discord, I will leave the link in the description. And that's everything. I hope to see you again in the next video, and see you later.